One of the distinct advantages of being awake this early is that there's not a lot of other people awake this early.
From now until the end of the training, it's 6 days a week of running and 1 day of rest while I think about running the following day. How is it going to happen with a full-time family, work, and other commitments and interests? Well, there's 24 hours in a day, and so I plan on stewarding them the best I can. One question I've gotten from a few people who are following my running story is, how do you wake up so early to run?
It is like a tundra out here. It's brisk at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I thought I should tackle that now. My body gets up very early in the morning. When I say very early, we're talking anywhere between 2 and 4 a.m. I use this wakefulness to go running. Frankly, I don't have a clear answer why this happens, but I'm beginning to think it's just my wiring. Before I started running, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and wonder, how would I be able to go back to sleep? My mind would start racing with all the things that could possibly go awry with the day. Unfounded anxiousness, perpetuated sleeplessness. If you've ever been in a similar circumstance, you know this is a very frustrating situation. Occasionally, I might plunk around on my computer, editing photos or working on some other menial task. Other times, I'd try to read myself to sleep. These anecdotes only worked to a limited extent, but running? Giving my body something physically to do seemed to be the ticket. Now I just sort of submit to the circadian rhythm, strap on my shoes, and hit the pavement. I should mention, I do not set an alarm to get out of the bed in these early hours. My body just gets up. After my run, I come in, clean up, and generally am able to fall asleep for a few hours before going to get the kids off to school and heading into work myself. Thankfully, my wife sleeps right through the whole deal. At least that's what she has graciously told me. Make no mistake, this kind of running schedule and regimen is not normal. There is another runner I meet at these hours on a rare occasion who is in the same boat, but I'm pretty sure we're the exception. I'm not advocating for missing any shut-eye. Rest and sleep are an important part of wellness, but this seems to work for me and it lets me fit running into my family life. Things might be much different for you. Perhaps after work is a better time for your life. A dedicated 30 or 60 minutes in the transition between being in the office and being home. Perhaps your life allows flexibility in the afternoons. If your life is especially erratic, maybe running fits into a combination of these times. Whatever the time and times, preparing and committing beforehand with dates on the calendar or a training plan and workouts to check off will likely help. Check boxes are a surprisingly small motivator. I'd also recommend getting ready to run by preparing your gear the night before if you're a morning runner, or when you get up, plan on running later in the day. Shoes? Ready. Running outfit? Ready. Lights? Hat? Glove? Laying it all out means that you don't have to think about it the moment before or squander time selecting your socks. I may reach a life stage where my run time changes or the pieces of my family, work, and other commitments fit together different. But for the foreseeable future, I think it's going to be rise and shine for me. Whatever time you dedicate to your running, just remember, forward is progress.
It's speed day, my least favorite day of the week, and the trail is just clear enough to make it happen. So 2 more sets and we'll call it a day.